Sometimes I see something listed online that's weird. A doll with a painting or a clown with a beard. I don't mean to scare you, I don't want to fuss. But is it haunted or is it us? Is it haunted? We don't know. But my auntie's uncle's brother told me so.
Okay, what are we doing? We are doing a Is It Haunted or Is It Us?
Yes.
And we are in Philadelphia.
Ooh, Philly.
Which we've talked about offline. I don't know how to say it. I definitely want to get to Philly.
Yes, there's a lot of haunted.
Yeah, there's a lot
Philly.
of hauntedness. I found my grandfather's grave.
Oh, that's right.
And so I kind of want to go check that out.
Yeah.
Since I never knew the man.
Right.
I know stories.
Yeah.
Plus, I haven't been to Philly in a while, and I kind of feel like that might be like a fun trip this summer with Gwen one weekend.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Because I feel like we could do a little bit of both.
Definitely.
You know?
I feel like she's old enough. It's not like
Yeah.
gonna be scary, and nothing we do is ever scary.
No, we always keep it lighthearted.
Yeah.
And like, the interest is there.
Yeah,
I know that
the
the interest is there. She listens to the podcast. She does want to know. If she's getting too freaked out, she'll tell me.
Yeah.
But like we, a couple of years ago, had gone to Pennsylvania with Tim's cousins. And on the way home, we did kind of like a driving ghost tour and stopped at like ghost, supposedly haunted places.
Okay.
And so she was all about doing that after freaking out initially.
Right.
So anyway, so it might be fun to do, but there's a lot of history. I mean, it was the original capital of our country.
Yeah.
And like,
There's a lot of history there.
somebody in our family, I don't know who, I'd have to ask my mother, but they put like the steeple thingy on top of what was the equivalent of the White House. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Their building.
Yeah, they put that up there. So like that's where my
That's
mom's
cool.
father's family is
Yeah.
from. Is from Philly.
That's really interesting.
So yeah. So and this is like a really cool. I know I was showing you the pictures of this. So this
Yes.
house, part of it originally, and I'll get into this when I'm reading like the little spiel that they wrote. But it was a blacksmith's house.
Oh.
And then they, like in the 70s,
Okay.
added the rest of the house to it.
Okay.
So it has like that old original feel, but then it also has that very 70s Art Deco
Yeah. Yes,
vibe.
it totally does.
So like 60s, 70s Art Deco
Yeah.
vibe.
Yes.
It is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 3,800 square feet.
Wow.
So it's big.
That's big,
It's
especially for
big.
3 bedroom, 3 bath. Like
In
that's
Philly,
big.
too. Like in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's big.
The original part of it was built in 1870. Well, there's conflicting. It says
Okay.
1878, but then it also says 1877.
Somewhere.
So
there.
somewhere in there, the blacksmith part of it was built. And then the land is not big at all. It's like 5,000 square feet, which it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was gonna
like-
say you get like your kind of like plot around your
Right.
house.
And I mean, they do have this very cute garden.
Yeah, they still have outdoor space.
They have
Private
outdoor space. It's very private. It's very secluded. This kind of reminds me of LA.
I was gonna say that's very Los Angeles.
Very Los Angeles.
A
The
little,
outside
like,
front.
Spanish.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Spanish style front. Which is so funny because then you see these like English Tudor
Yeah.
apartment townhouses next to it. But you can see inside, like, it's great. It's got the stone from the blacksmith, but then it's got, like, the very, like, I love this tram.
Yeah, like lots of like glass.
Lots of light.
And light. Oh, I love all those windows.
It's so beautiful.
So pretty.
Look at this fireplace.
Oh my gosh,
that's
look at that
built in there.
ceiling.
And that's probably, like, original. I mean, this isn't
Yes.
original, but
but the fireplace
place-
with all
yeah.
stonework.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got the step-in living spaces.
I love a sunken living
I
room.
love a sunken living room. This is the master bedroom. That's part of the wood beams and stuff from the old blacksmith.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's so cool.
Absolutely beautiful. There's more photos. This isn't all of them, but there's more photos online because it's also still for sale. It hasn't sold yet. I know. I'm shocked.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty, but there's more photos on that are more on the modern side that are a step away
Gotcha.
from like that gorgeous stone from the blacksmith era, but still beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. So, I found this on Zillow.
Okay.
I'm going to read you the spiel that this realtor wrote. Give them credit. Credit's due.
Yes.
We never give out addresses for any of these properties whenever we do them, just because, like, it's still somebody's home.
Yeah.
You can easily find this, though, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And we will post photos, but let me go. It says, within the northwestern reaches of the leafy art museum section of the city, at the edge of Fairmount Park, sits, and then it says the address, but sits this beautiful home.
Yes.
Unassuming from the street, you've walked by many times wondering what lies behind the Art Deco-inspired wall of cascading colorful flowers. You peek beyond the doors and realize that your months of viewing McMansions and homogeneous box-like new constructions are over. Here sits the unexpected blending of an 1877 blacksmith shop and a renovated stone barn with a Frank Weiss designed glass atrium and Victorian home full of stately splendor tucked within lush grounds that rival the most spectacular gardens. And they do. The grounds are
They're
gorgeous.
really pretty.
Very
yeah.
beautiful.
Like, really well maintained.
I would love that. It's so private, especially like in a city.
Yeah,
like, to have that little private area to
yeah,
yourself.
a little like sanctuary. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. So it says the former blacksmith shop has been outfitted for the most modern day use. A state-of-the-art 2-car garage with polymer flooring, a new electrical system, including garage doors controlled by an app. Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Nice.
And plenty of storage. And the ability to install a car lift for a third car. What the heck?
Okay.
Like, yeah, okay. The barn and house have been combined to create the most exquisite 3,800 square feet of living quarters. The Art Deco connection was installed in the 70s, 1970.
Okay.
And adds visual interest to the structure and a merging of the two buildings. He did a Frank Weiss. I don't know if it's Weiss or Weiss. Technically German, it's Weiss.
Yeah.
But it's also a family name, and we go use it as Weiss, but it's Weiss. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he went by Weiss or Weiss, but he did such a beautiful job combining the two historical pieces.
Just blend so seamlessly.
So seamlessly. You would think it was like that forever. He did such an amazing job with this. A foyer of warm wood leading to the sunny 2-story atrium, which is so gorgeous.
Yes, so
with
pretty.
flagstone flooring and a custom deco bar. That is just like going off right now.
Yeah, I've been noticing it.
Greet you as you stepped in, which is so 70s. Like, you step in and there's like the bar right there.
Yeah.
Like, it's so, I love it. I love it. You enter. We're just gonna, we're gonna go past that. You enter the formal living room. Its stainless steel and antique brass hooded gas fireplace and cozy sunken seating area invite you to have a seat and relax and dream of cozy winter evenings in front of the fire. You admire the stone walls, coffered? How would you say that? Coffered
ceilings.
Coffered ceilings. Details that have been restored using the finest materials while respecting the architectural integrity of the home. The floating staircase with antique bronze handrail is an art piece on its own, but the 2-story Bocce chandelier imported from Vancouver is the icing on the cake.
Oh my goodness.
Custom double doors lead to the Chinese garden enclosed with cedar walls and timed antique lighting. The perfect spot for a morning. Holy cow, that is going off right now.
Yep.
Interesting. He's silent up until now.
I know. Okay.
Okay, we hear you. We see you. I lost my spot because I saw the light going off. The Chinese garden enclosed with cedar walls and timed antique lighting, the perfect spot for a morning cup of coffee. And I did say that it has very much of like an Asian feel, the garden.
Yes.
The way it was landscaped and done. I don't know who the gardener was, but it's very beautiful.
It's so
gorgeous.
Pretty, yeah.
So then it goes the dining room features a wall of windows overlooking the garden and seating for 12. You imagine it filled with laughter of family and friends for the holiday. Down a short hallway of exposed brick and skylights, you find the kitchen. Tidy and practical, the kitchen features flat panel European style cabinetry with undermount lighting, a sub-zero refrigerator, and an island for food preparation and gathering.
How nice.
I know. This just goes on. I forgot how long this one was. The original walnut staircase separates the kitchen from the Victorian sitting room, breakfast room, with a decorative fireplace and built-in bookshelves. You head upstairs from the main living room to the primary bed and imagine retreating there at the end of a long day. A true sanctuary featuring skylights, a wood plank ceiling, and striking curved gas fireplace. You resist the urge to climb into bed. It's not really yours yet, after all. That's cute. I like that. I like that. Custom floor-to-ceiling closets line the wall. An open spa-like bathroom is truly magazine worthy, and it is.
Yeah, it is.
Featuring a Kohler steam shower, Italian marble counters, a sunken soaking tub with custom German fixtures,
Okay.
glass tiled floors, and a separate private water closet fit for a king or queen.
Mm-hmm.
With a toilet bidet,
Okay.
heated seat, and a TV. Tim would never leave the bathroom.
No.
Ever.
No.
He'd be gone.
Yeah.
Husband, what husband? I don't have one of those.
I live here now.
He'd just be like, can you bring me food? No, actually, he'd probably put a mini fridge in there. There's a kitchenette up in the bathroom. Not in the bathroom, up in the bedroom.
Oh my gosh.
A kitchenette with a built-in brew cafe coffee maker.
Oh, how nice. You just roll
Another
out of bed.
sub-zero refrigerator and a Fisher Paykel dishwasher gives staying in for the night a whole new meaning. This is up near the kitchen, or up near the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
How
To
convenient.
have that kind of money, I
my God,
swear,
seriously.
someday. I'm putting it in the universe.
Yes.
A luxurious Swedish dry sauna rounds out the suite. Of course it does.
Okay.
Of course it does.
A
Where's
sauna
where's
in
the hot tub on like the
the
back porch or
suite.
something?
Well, it's
right?
got a sunken tub. So
That's true.
basically,
Yeah, that's true.
You have that in your bedroom.
That is true. A balcony connects the barn and house on the second floor and leads to 2 additional bedrooms, one with built-in bookshelves and the other overlooking a room boasting a custom Murphy bed.
Oh, cool.
A vintage bathroom with tub serves both guest rooms. Now for the grounds. Pastoral and private, the courtyard is completely enclosed and beautifully manicured. The perennial gardens are what dreams are made of. Flagstone patio, I love flagstone.
Yeah, I do too.
love it. Patios offer space for entertaining, and sculptures add visual interest. It really doesn't get any better than this.
This place is amazing. It really,
really
and
is.
the like detail to the finishes inside are
Like-
nice.
Like I said, this guy knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I want to look and see other architect because he's clearly a well-known architect, Frank Weiss. Beautiful. And I said
Yeah.
this before. I love how he took the old and made it something new.
Yeah.
And it works so well together.
Yeah,
it's
he really,
so
like-
beautifully
Because
done.
you're dealing with like several different like architectural styles and
Yeah.
like design styles, and he really just blended them all.
And I
beautifully.
even love how, and we both were saying, it reminds me very much of California, of LA
Yeah.
County. Like from the front, it's just a garage and a door, and it's
Yeah.
very, like, it's not ugly or off-putting, but it's
No.
very plain and simple.
Yeah, it's low profile.
It's got a little bit of like that Spanish architect to it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice though because everything else is on the inside, including the garden. So
Yeah.
it's very secluded, and even so, there's still so much light.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
it's not dark,
No.
and like, I mean,
I feel like the garden is like so like kind of overgrown in a perfect sort of
Yeah.
like manicured way that like you just feel like really kind of like in
and
your
there's
own
so
private
many like sunlights just to put more light
Lights.
in the house.
Yeah.
Like, he did just like, and the atrium, like,
Oh my gosh.
I think it opens. Oh, it does. It's like a
Oh,
garage door.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so cool. I want to go knock on this person's
Right?
house
Be
and
like,
be
"Can-
like, can we get a tour?
tour, please.
We're not buying. We don't have this kind of money, but
I mean, oh my gosh. What
I'm
else? Let
actually
me
a little
guess.
shocked. It's not what I would have thought price wise, but it's still. I think it should be more. Is what I'm
Okay.
getting at.
Because
I think they should ask for more for it.
the finishes with the Italian marble
Yeah, and
like
some
the
of that is
flown
built in, like some of that furniture. Like,
Yeah,
you're like
like-
selling it with it.
Yeah. And then in like such a prime real estate in Philly, and it's so
Mhm.
big.
It's in the art museum section of Philadelphia,
Yeah.
so it's like a sought out
Neighborhood.
area. Yeah. I would have thought they would have asked for more, but
Okay.
it's still. You go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna guess how many bedrooms again?
3 bedrooms, 3 baths.
I'm gonna guess 1.2.
Higher.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I did that because you
Exactly.
like I went a
Exactly.
little low.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cause yeah, those fixtures. Okay.
Wow, the property taxes are $1,667.
Oh wow.
When did this sell last?
Yeah. I'd be curious what it sold for the last like before. Okay.
It sold in 2005 for 1.3.
Okay. So I in 2005 was close. I'm gonna guess.
Which is insane because in 2002 it sold for $692,000.
I wonder like how much work was done.
When was the crash? 08?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. It was originally listed for sale in 2023 for more than what it's listed for now.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna try again and guess 2.4.
Close. 2.5.
Oh, okay.
So that was
Yeah.
Yeah. It originally was on the market in 2023 for 3.5.
Oh, okay. So wow, $1 million down.
Yeah, it went down. The listing was removed in August of last year and then reposted in October for 2.7 and then came down to 2.5 recently.
Interesting.
But it sold in 02 for $692,000. So like, I know, like it's insane. It jumped. In 05 it sold for 1.3. Like, they're making money on this.
yeah.
I'm actually shocked that it's not like a $5 million
Yeah, I
house.
kind of
like,
am
in
too.
Philly, like
Philly.
in a sought out area.
yeah, like it's big.
It's big.
All of
It's
the
gorgeous.
the detail, the level of like all the high end fixtures like flown in from like Vancouver or
yeah,
whatever. Like
it's absolutely beautiful.
just the amount of like woodwork alone, I feel like trying to buy that lumber now would cost you $5
like
million.
insane. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the materials. They had stuff imported from like Germany and
Yeah.
Switzerland. Like
Yeah, those
insane.
That
So
cost alone.
I am kind of shocked that it's only on the market for 2.5 and that. I mean, it was on the market for 3.5 a year ago.
Yeah,
And they.
that's a huge jump down. That's
yeah,
actually
it's $1
really
million.
surprising.
So now it's like, why?
Exactly. Like, why is it not selling?
Right? I'm being inquisitive now about Frank Weiss.
Oh,
Weiss
Weiss.
architect. He was a distinguished Philadelphia. What is wrong with me? Like, you know, I would love to be able to joke and say English is my second language, but no,
no.
it's not.
No.
It's not. I just can't talk. He was a distinguished Philadelphia architect who made significant contributions to the city's architectural and cultural landscape
Oh.
throughout the mid-20th century. He was born in Brooklyn, Brooklyn, New York,
Cool.
and then moved to Philly with his family when he was young.
Okay.
Stuff about school. After completing his degree, he worked briefly in an office with famed architects George Ho and Louis Wan Khan. I have heard of George Ho. He furthered his education with Harvard
Oh.
in 1945.
Okay.
Following World War II, he spent time in Chicago, blah, blah. Okay. But, like, yeah, he did a lot of... His impact in Philadelphia extended beyond architecture. He played a key role in the 70s in restoration and renovation of the Head House in the Society Hill. So he works with, like, historical... Or he
Yeah.
worked with historical buildings.
I believe that. Just that like, he's obviously extremely talented.
You know, it makes me even go like, okay, I always say this. I'm not going to put a house on here without being like, I think it's haunted.
Right.
Because clearly it drew me in and I was
Yeah.
like, you know. And with this, like, some of it's the architecture, clearly. But, like, it just has that feel to it. And it was built in the 1800s, the blacksmith part.
Yeah.
And it was a blacksmith, so there were injuries, stuff happened. But
And also people in and out. It's like...
knowing his history and the fact that he worked on a lot of buildings in Philadelphia and building up its architecture, there's also a part of me that's like, could it be haunted by him?
yeah.
Like, even if he never lived there.
Yeah, like he obviously put a lot of heart and
He
soul
put a
into
lot of
his-
heart and thought and time into this.
Yeah.
What else did it say? So he worked in the 80s. He worked and adapted John Havel's Eastern State Penitentiary.
Okay, that was
Okay, I just
suspect.
got
Like,
chills.
that
Like
I
legit
didn't
chills.
expect.
His contributions to Philadelphia's cultural scene were equally significant. He was a founding member of the Wilma Theater and the Theater of Living Arts, both of which became major cultural situations in the city. I'm kind of happy I'm doing this on camera. That's cool.
Yeah,
He's
no,
cool.
That's really interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing work he does.
Amazing work. And the fact that he was from Brooklyn originally,
Yeah,
which
that's
is like
so
so
cool.
quirky, like
Yeah.
just a little fun fact.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yeah, like, I don't know. I think the house is haunted because I do.
Yep.
It's old.
Old. There's a lot
It's
of history.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It had someone who put a lot of love and work into it, whether it's him haunting it or not.
Yeah.
That's kind of my feel. I feel like if someone's going to haunt it, it's going to be
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That's my own thought.
Yeah.
But, it's a house I want to step inside of.
Oh my gosh, I want to
Like,
see it
so
bad.
badly. I'm like, how can we fake having that kind of money and just
Just go
look at it with no intention of buying or making an offer?
Like, are you having like a Sunday open house? We
Yeah,
can swing by.
yeah.
Like
Something for that kind of money is not having an open
No,
house.
no.
That is appointment
Although it's
only.
been on the market for so
Yeah,
long,
what
maybe.
did how long has it been on the market? I mean, I guess it's a bigger house, so I could see that having a harder time
Yeah,
selling.
yeah.
Where the one that I did in Nova Scotia, not Nova Scotia, was it Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nova Scotia. I was a little shocked on that one because, like, it wasn't huge.
No.
This one's kind of big.
Big, yeah.
Why can't I see how long it's been on the market for? Oh, 114 days. A little
So
surprised.
that's a little long. I
Yeah.
feel like in this current, I feel like things get snatched up so
Yeah,
fast right now.
like, seriously. But again, 2.5 million.
Yeah, that's a chunk of change.
That is a chunk of change, and not everyone wants to live in Philly.
Yeah.
So who knows? But beautiful, beautiful piece of property.
Yeah, at the very least, we'll have to do a drive-by when we go to Philly.
Absolutely. Even though we won't be able to see anything because the outside.
The outside is...
We'll just peer in the windows in the garage, and that's about it. But all right. Well, as always, we are the Traveling Ghouls.
So, hitchhiking ghosts beware.